Welcome in to Iron Bowl Debates. Welcome to another episode. I am DC Wolf. I got my boy in Tight Sports. He
What
is
up,
the
though?
leader of the Tide Nation. The ultimate Tide fan is he. We in here today, man. We just kicking around some subjects, man, on Iron Bowl Debates. We're going to talk some Texas and some crazy things the AD been saying from Texas, man. Tight. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing fantastic, boy. The sun is out. It's hot as all get out. It's muggy, but it's great to be alive because I checked in. My YouTube and Auburn Addicts gave me a little countdown. I appreciate that. That's all I can appreciate.
That's it. That's all you can.
Other than that, I have no use at all. Anything that's on that whole channel is.
Yo, you coming in just as tight will come in, man. That's what it is. What it is, man. Let's hit these subjects, man. I want to get people's opinion on this too, man. Y'all hit us in the chats, man. Let us know what y'all think about these subjects, man. We're glad to have y'all here. Glad to talk Alabama, Auburn, SEC, national sports with you guys, man. Chime
19
in.
titles.
Yeah, let us see what you got to say. How many titles?
Need 19 titles on the road to 19.
Oh, okay. And 19 mythicals. Here we go. 19 mythicals. Tight. Have you heard about this? The Texas AD said the Red River Rivalry.
Mm-hmm. Heard of it. Very familiar to call it something else. Pew, pew, pew.
Is bigger and better, to paraphrase.
Super Bowl?
Than the Iron Bowl, man. I mean, can you believe it?
Wait a minute, whose AD is this?
Texas, man. Texas coming in here with this foolishness already.
Wait a minute. Who's?
Texas' AD coming in here with this foolishness already, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the Red River Rivalry is, you know, a better experience. And this is paraphrasing than the Iron Bowl, you know what I'm saying, than the cocktail party, which they don't call it no cocktail party anymore. You know what I'm saying?
What you call a cocktail party, especially since the Georgia fans be lit up before they even get there, because they ain't even concentrate on the game no more. What I did, man, I got like some games I just don't miss, man. Started at the bottom. That Texas A&M, been watching it since I was in high school. I at least catch a quarter of it. Mm-hmm. Michigan, Ohio State. That's kind of like the Subway Series in baseball. I watch these things. Mm-hmm. But Florida cocktail party, FSU Miami. It don't have the same ring they used to have, but I do watch FSU Miami. Mm-hmm. But that doggone Army Navy game, the pageantry of it all, the respect, the tenacity at which the service members go at it against each other, and they be trying to man, they the most aggressive game you're gonna see within that line. You know what I mean? Crossing the line and utmost respect at the end of the game. I don't even have that game in my top 5.
Yeah, I don't either, man. To me, it's just like, bro, you going, okay, y'all got to going out to a carnival and riding Ferris wheels and stuff like that. Y'all out there having fun, eating corn dogs, eating popcorn and deep fried everything, riding carnival wheels together.
Right.
Alabama Auburn rivalry, man. Folks going to prison over this rivalry, man. Folks getting stabbed and shot at, man.
I don't want to talk about the violent part of it, but I will say this: that game is so early in the season.
It just means more. Right? It just means more.
It's true, but I mean, like Oklahoma State means more some years than Oklahoma, Texas. But that
I agree with that. Yeah,
that ain't the case of the Iron Bowl. Plus, I think since the Red River Rivalry, it happens kind of in the middle of the season, if I'm not mistaken.
It does.
It doesn't decide anything either. And in the case of both of those teams, prior to Sarkisian, stuff usually is already decided. Like, well, they ain't going and they can't stop them.
Yeah.
When Bob Stoops was there doing his thing, either they're going deep to the big bowl and ain't nothing Texas can do about it. You know what I mean? Until Vince Young showed up one day. Usually things are already decided, and it's in the middle of the season. So how crucial could it be?
Yeah, I mean,
it's just there.
It's not been crucial anyway.
On his chest, man. Bro,
it's not been crucial anyway because they've been losing. Texas
Right.
just really resurfaced. We've been saying Texas is back for like 20 years or so. Well, however long Vince Young left. You know what I'm saying? We've been saying Texas.
Vince Young is 72 years old.
Boy, yeah, he gone, man. And we still been talking about Texas coming back, man. And Oklahoma ain't won big since Bob Stoops been there, man. So
because Lincoln goddamn was like,
consequence, man. They made the playoffs, but it's like, man, they really haven't been relative enough to the rivalry to even make a mark. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at Michigan and Ohio State. Their rivalry decides their conference, decides who's going to the playoffs. Even though Auburn has been down, the Iron Bowl has been deciding, you know what I'm saying, championships, man. Yeah. Florida, they just down there drinking. I don't really look at that as just like a, you know what I'm saying, a really rivalry. They just down there partying and having fun. And, you know, it's an event. Which I just watched this year. But anyway.
Man. But I want to ask you his next question.
Okay.
Man, NIL has changed everything.
Okay.
It's changed the college landscape. You know, student athletes, folks like, man, please, what does that even mean anymore?
Okay.
But the NCAA still has this 85 scholarship limit for D1 programs. It's different for other divisions. My thing is, I'm asking, should that be changed, ignored, or modified? Maybe. What's your opinion on that, DC?
85 scholarship. I think it should remain the same. Now, I think it should be a cap, but I don't think you should just say how many players you can have. I think you should let the money drive that issue. Meaning, because of NIL, man, it's going to affect how many players get NIL money on the team. Georgia is boasting that their NIL roster includes everybody on the football team. So everybody on the football team for Georgia has an NIL deal.
Walk-ons too?
Huh?
Walk-ons,
I don't know about walk-ons, but Kirby is saying everybody on that team has an NIL deal.
Wow.
So now, if I'm Auburn, if I want to boast the same thing, I might not have the NIL money, which we do, but I'm just saying I might not have the NIL money to boast and say everybody has an NIL deal. But if I only carry 70 players, then I can. So I think the money would dictate that how many people you keep on the roster. So with NIL, you can spend more money if you have less players. You know what I'm saying? So you might not need to carry 85. You can just maybe carry 75. And that money that for the 10 players that you not putting on the roster, you can take that NIL money and maybe get another quarterback with it, another linebacker with it. So I think let the money decide with 85, but keep the limit, because Alabama be trying to get all the, get 200 players on the team and stack, be cheating with it. You know what I'm saying? They, you know how Alabama do. So to keep Alabama in check, keep the 85 limit and seal it.
Man, don't be jealous, because we have players that are talented at badminton.
Yeah.
Players that are talented that know how to swim like sharks.
Yeah.
Don't be jealous. But I think, man, it need to be modified and pretty much nullified, because I don't want to get into this thing of, well, I want to give my scholarship to my roommate or the guy I went to freshman orientation with. He's a cool guy, and I want to be able to do that. So I'm going to keep my scholarship and I'm going to pay for this guy. Then they, you got a guy basically, people pay people to do their homework and stuff. I just think they just, if I'm giving you the ridiculous sums I'm hearing, and I don't know how this works at Troy State or UAB or, smaller or UTEP, I don't know how it works there, but I think whatever you got to do what you got to do inside of whatever parameters we're working in. Just cap it at 110 players total. Walk-ons and everybody. Walk-ons and everybody. Everybody got like 17. You saw Rudy. Everybody got about 20 walk-ons. They keep for the whole season. I met a guy. He was a walk-on in Alabama for 6 years. Got a national championship ring and everything. Ring and everything. He was an accounting major, and he was on a kickoff team. Did some kickoff returns. That's it. Got a national championship ring, 6 years.
There y'all go, trying to Horde players, you know what I'm saying? Let's
He
do
he
110,
played in high school, and they was
but I'm
like,
just
you
saying,
can
bro, you
walk
trying to
on. They was
hoard
like,
players now.
he was like he said, if you look at it, he was about a 7th or 8th grade, 7th or 8th string receiver. Wasn't, only could dress out during home games. As things got really going, he started traveling toward the end of that 92 year, like on the road once he became like a junior or something. And but it was a great experience for him because he could sit there and talk about playing for Alabama. That's very powerful for him. But I say cap it total at 110 because that eventually was going to happen. Eventually, you're going to have a team where they can say, "Hey, everybody that's listed as a player going to get this, that, and the other." So I'm saying, and it could be Troy State. It could be West Florida, just some smaller program, somebody smaller in the group of 5, I guess, or in the group of 5. And I just think you ought to cap it. Let's not worry because we're not putting no salary cap on anything now. We got people splitting conference checks, to be distributed to the players. And then like that, when they that distribution that they giving, that is to everybody on the team. That's not just people on scholarship. Scholarship is just like another chunk of money. But I got some other ideas about how they could how we need to divvy up this money as far as school, college programs and the state money and all this other stuff. But yeah, I just think they just need to nullify that rule, take it to 110, and let's keep it pushing.
Why 110 though, bro?
Because I'm like 85 plus the walk-ons are included in that number.
Oh, okay.
85. Those 85 is just scholarship, but this includes everybody. Don't have more than 110 people. If you want to have 5 people that injury and doing no injury reserve, none of that stuff. It's 110 people you can have on your team, and just like the Auburn team back there with Shug Jordan and stuff, you want to pay to have a bunch of people sit there and not play so you can keep them away from Alabama. Then that's the right to do. Y'all sending people to school, get PhDs, and become surgeons because y'all don't want to see them play at Alabama. So
that's
allegedly.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this, man. Speaking on that level of limiting and capping stuff like that, let me ask you this. What a guy asked me about this, and he shall remain nameless. But anyway, from a state standpoint of view, taxpayer money, should teams be made to get a certain amount of players from that state?
I'm gonna say, okay. I know everybody say, well, Alabama, Auburn, they make enough money that they ain't get no money from the state. That's true. That is true. What about Troy State? What about University of South Alabama?
What about them?
What about UAB?
What about them?
What about Alabama State, Alabama A&M?
What about them?
Valley, Albany, Alcorn State, Jackson State. I think the state putting in on that.
Yeah, but
so if the state putting in on that, I hate to make you less competitive, but I think a proper percentage would be decent. 20-25% of your scholarships should go to in-state students.
I disagree, man.
It's not a private school.
I disagree. Yeah, but I disagree with that, man, because what you're gonna do?
You have the right to be wrong.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm saying I know I'm right on this one. What it's gonna do?
Ain't much, man.
Yeah, but what it's gonna do, man, is what if your team has a lesser recruiting base, or if your high school talent is like not hitting that year in the state? You know what I'm saying? What if you're low on offensive linemen in the state and you have to go out of state? Now you're forced to take this percentage of players, man. It's gonna hurt the team ability to be competitive for Alabama, Auburn, if they have to go in and get these players out of only their state and have a certain percentage. It's gonna hurt the competitive edge for the team. Not only that, man, it's gonna hurt the competitive edge of the players if you sitting looking like, hey man, I don't have to work as hard now because I know they got to take 20% of the players, so I'm a big pick anyway. I'm the 55th best linebacker overall in the state, but I know I'm going to get picked because I'm in the 20 percentile. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, if that's something that if you live in like a state, no disrespect, but if you're in Delaware or Maine,
right?
I almost understand, but I don't care.
Oh, bro.
But I don't care. I don't care. But I think they got enough players because you're not talking about like University of Delaware or Delaware State. Ain't nobody trying to go to them schools anyway. And I think you got to have a waiver, like to say that the coach has made a valid attempt to, recruit players that can play at this level. It may people in Delaware may not even want to play ball like that. They may have to go down to New York and New Jersey and Pennsylvania to get some players. But when we talking about really, I'm talking about these tax dollars spent, in the South from, and I mean South like SOUF, from Texas all the way over Virginia, they ain't got them problems. They ain't got them problems. Tennessee, they ain't got that problem. Kentucky ain't got 20%. I mean, even a school like small school at Tuskegee, half of their players come from the state. So I'm saying like 25% at Alabama State, at a Fort Valley. That's you're really just putting window dressing on. It's a good political move that you could just tell people that what we're doing for the state. You're not making Alabama State less competitive by saying we got to. That's almost insulting.
Yeah, but
you're making if we got to get 25% of our people from this state, we're gonna be terrible.
Yeah, but that is the truth in some states, man. Some states,
that's gonna be a problem in the South.
Some states have to recruit out of state, just say Arkansas or Mississippi. They don't necessarily have. I know Mississippi has a lot of good players, but what I'm saying, their talent base is not as big as a Georgia. You see what I'm saying? Right. But I'm saying that'll hurt some teams like Arkansas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Georgia would be fine. Georgia would be fine. They would probably love that rule.
I would bet you that 70% of the people on that team are from Arkansas.
70%. 70. I don't know. We have to look at that.
It's about 56 players of 85 on scholarship. I bet you. Some people are. People. You may not be, but people are fans of these lesser programs.
I get it, man, but are those 50% on Arkansas team because Arkansas wants it to be 50%, or they have to be 50%? Meaning,
you saying little kids and grown up on some, woo pig and big. You just saying that they did Arkansas like.
No, what I'm saying is
they be taking themselves up like. Man, the people about there, they about it. You got people out there like, gonna be a better life.
No, I get it. I'm not talking about the fans. I'm not talking about
the fans. I'm talking about the players. You got it like the players at Arkansas. No, they don't believe.
That's not what
some of the people have. They still got what's his name, Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson posters on their doggone on their wall. Talking about, I'm gonna do it for you, Pop. You don't believe that?
I'm saying, though. I'm not.
You saying no emotion tied to playing down there.
No.
You said they don't have no fan base. I just want to make it clear.
That's not what I'm saying.
Arkansas roll up in the Jordan Air.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying
you are really being disrespectful to the Arkansas faithful.
What I'm saying about Arkansas is, and the question I'm asking, is, when you say 70% are kids from Arkansas, is that by choice of the Arkansas University football team? Hold up. What I'm saying is tight. What I'm saying is, if you ask an Arkansas coach, hey man, would you rather 70% of your team be from Arkansas, or would you rather 70% of your team be from Georgia?
Oh my God!
He's probably going to say Georgia because
the comments of DC Wolf are independent of DC Wolf.
Think about it.
DC Wolf.
Think about it, man. Think about it. The per capita. Think about it. The amount of players and talent Georgia has, bro.
Hey man, I would like Delaware because that's Delaware.
No, I'm just saying it's the same thing.
You saying they ain't got no G's out there, Arkansas?
No, I'm not saying they don't have any G's. That's going extreme.
That want to play for Arkansas.
I'm saying that Arkansas doesn't have as many G's as Auburn, as Alabama, as a Georgia, especially Georgia has way more than Alabama or Florida. You feel what I'm saying? So if you ask the Arkansas person, hey, pick any state that you want 70 and you can get 70% of your team from that state, I guarantee you, even Arkansas fans would say Georgia. They just got bigger and better football in Georgia, man. Florida, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So it is.
I think personally, I think Texas has a lot of football. I don't know how much all of it is better.
No, and I can agree with that. But it's better than Arkansas. It's better than Arkansas. Okay, let me ask you this, Type. If you was a coach,
about it like hold on, no. You saying they ain't got 7 G's?
I said 70%.
70%. Hold on. So you saying they don't say 75? Because I said 25. I spent 70% of the people that on that team are from Arkansas. I could look it up, but I'm gonna do it right now.
Look it up.
So you saying like 7 people? They don't have 7 people. If I said 25%, 7, 8, they ain't got 7 to 8 G's to play at Arkansas State, Arkansas, or Arkansas Little Rock, Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Here you go with the magical.
That's like you saying they ain't got 28 G's to spread around their place. Who love Arkansas? Who think it's a good option for their mama to come see them play? You saying them boys don't want to play no ball for their home state, even if they like the team or not.
I didn't say they won't want to play.
I'm an Arkansas fan, I didn't say that. But I'm gonna take this Duke scholarship.
That's not what I'm saying. I didn't say they don't have the G's to play there, and I didn't say they don't want to play for Arkansas. What I'm saying is they don't have as many 5-star, 4-star blue chip athletes as a Georgia does. Now let me ask you that question. If you were starting a football team. If you had starting a football team and 70% of your team was coming from the state of Arkansas or Georgia, which would you pick as your recruiting base, man? That's simple. Alabama. You tell me. Hello?
Alabama.
I said, man, I didn't put Alabama in the...
I thought you was just throwing out all the states like I didn't know all the 50 state names.
No, man, and then you couldn't choose Alabama anyway because Auburn got 4 of the top 10 already, and y'all only got 2, and they already trending for another one. So we trending to have 5 of the top 10, and y'all only have 2. So you couldn't name Alabama. So you might want to name Georgia or Arkansas. You feel me?
See, the thing is, I think you're being like real disrespectful and dismissive of these hopes and dreams. One day this little kid is on the floor and he's playing with a little dog pig till he gets a pig. When he's like 6, 7, 8, he can take care of him. And when he's about, 10, he has 3 pigs. Then they start eating them. And then they start cheering for him. And then you saying like they can't go up one day and just believe that they're going to be that influential at the school, man. I think.
See, this is the same thing going on with Coach Prime to a degree, man. It's creating narratives. And that's not what I said. I didn't say that they don't have kids that want to play for the program.
I feel for
I said the state of Arkansas does not have as many blue chip football players as the state of Georgia or the state of Florida. That's what I said, man. I didn't say that they don't have people that are great fans and people that want to play for the team. See how you can, now I understand how Coach Prime feel, man.
The Cubs got fans.
Narratives, man.
The Chicago Cubs had fans even before they won.
That ain't what I'm talking about. It's not a fan.
Everybody can't be all like big, like Auburn. Just
not a fan.
Or just the world is your oyster. You just summon somebody to school, and then everybody want to come from all over the world.
It's not a fan thing type. But we're gonna continue this, man. We're gonna continue this to be continued in the next episode, man. Y'all check us out.
It's disappointing.
What's disappointing?
How you said that, man? I mean, you dissing on them boys,
man. You're trying to start some stuff, man. You're trying to start something. Anyway, man, I am DC Wolf. This is
email address and sing you. You're trying to get out of here, but I'm saying, man, put your email address out there so these people can tell you.
You making up stuff, man.
Hit them at Auburn Addicts. Hit them in the comments. Let them know that Arkansas got like 28 G's.
You mess it up
every year coming out.
They gonna take it 28. I'm sure they probably got 28 players in the whole state, man.
You got 14.
I'm sure they probably got 28 players. Type.
You saying like, oh, don't nobody want them?
No, I'm just what I'm saying. I didn't say that. I'm just saying I'm just saying they don't have as many as Georgia, Florida, or Texas. You trying to reshape my narrative, and I'm not going for it, man.
Mega bus coming to see them play down at Auburn and going down to Baton Rouge on a mega bus.
Because when it come down to it, me and Jerry Jones on the same bus. Maybe not decision wise, but we about them Cowboys. You see what I'm saying? So me and Jerry Jones, okay.
Technical difficulty. Technical difficulty. Oh my God, man down.
You know what I'm saying? He about the Cowboys, man. So don't mention Jerry Jones, man. We okay.
Looking at their roster right now, real quick, before we get out of here. Yeah, everybody be trying to get out of Arkansas. Cause golly,
what, they got a lot of players from Texas.
Yeah,
I told you, man. I told you.
It's close by though, man.
No, they don't give me no close by. I'm telling you, man. They don't have a lot of. Well, I'm not saying athletes, but they don't have as many as a Texas. They got to dip over into Texas. Try to dip over into Louisiana.
You don't remember that? Y'all beat them last year?
Who? Arkansas?
Yeah.
Oh man, we smoked them hogs last year.
Oh,
we rotisserie them hogs last year, bro. We had pork chops. You know what I'm saying, bro? We had pork, you know what I'm saying? Pig feet, pig ears.
Did y'all have the sugar-free sauce, or did y'all?
Man, both sugar-free sauce. Good. We had vinegar base. We had all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we were doing with the pigs last year, man. That's what we were doing. Yeah.
But yeah, man, you can reach me over at Tight Sports. Tight Sports Talk on X right now. Just got it up and working. We're still working out the kinks. So Tight Sports at YouTube. You know, and for now, that's all y'all gonna get. I'm thinking about doing something from the mind of Tight.
Oh my
you can catch me on other platforms, but yeah, that's where it got me, man. That's where you can find me. And please come on over as we go for number 19. But if you want to change your life, if you want to come and live a good life with all the titles,
start going down, bro. Start going down. Here go Jim Jones with that Kool-Aid. Here you go. Every week, Jim Jones and his Kool-Aid spill, man. Don't do it, man. Don't even, you know what I'm saying? Don't do it, man. Don't do it. They got enough of
offer of the title, oh my brother. We offer up the titles, oh my sister. Boo. We will give you a sports life. Anyway, I'm gonna stop right there.
Leading focus straight, man. Leading focus straight, man. Y'all go fall for that foolishness if y'all want to, man. Leading focus straight, man. Leading focus straight, man. You and your boy Kangaroo Black, Mr. Nick Saban, all y'all, man. All y'all, man.
It's
all y'all, man. Y'all need to stop all that, man. Stop. Y'all need to stop fooling these people, man, with that delusion, man. But y'all holler at me. I'm at Auburn Addicts, at Auburn_Addicts on all platforms, man. Y'all check us out, man. We're gonna just do a continuation of this show, so y'all check it out. We might drop it before this one because I want to talk about. No, let's drop it before this one, type, because I want to talk about the tiering of the college football tiering. Let's jump on that right quick, and y'all we'll do that before this one. Find it. All right, man. We'll holler at y'all. Peace.